Alright. Let's get back to this dumbass water level. I think I'm okay right now, but I might put my compression gloves on just to prevent any issues. It's actually a tough context switch to move back and forth between Super Mario World and Super Mario 64. Fuck. Might as well just sit back and relax. There's no reason to assume the gamer pose to try to focus. I mean, it's just a matter of how long it takes to get through this level. For those who haven't watched any of this, this is the worst Romhack I've ever played. And that's kind of by design. And for anyone who hasn't caught any of this level yet, the gold Gelectros kill you instantly. Okay. This is a perfectly workable situation. Nope. The gold Cheep Cheeps are just normal Cheep Cheeps. But there's a distinction between the gold Gelectros and the silver ones. The silver ones damage you, so your power-ups matter. The gold ones are just instant kill if you touch them. Man, I could not read their patterns. They're going so much further up and down than I expect them to. Nope. Iframes don't matter, nothing matters. You touch them, they just die instantly. The P stands for power? POW? I would assume. No one will ever know. My bad. My mistake. I'm clearly in the wrong here. I'm playing it because it's bad. The fact that it's bad is sort of an on-purpose decision I'm participating in. I don't anticipate that the dev made it bad with the goal of like, I'd like to make this bad. They're just not good at what they do. Yeah, I mean, it was probably made with save states in mind. I think some of this garbage, though, is a little beyond the pale. I hate this level. Yeah, BK and I will disagree on this. I do not think. I'm certain that it was made with save states in mind. The suffering that has been inflicted upon me intentionally makes me think that it's more along the lines of intentional trolling. So I don't feel as bad about talking shit because I feel like the equivalent, because I feel like the troll elements are the equivalent of them talking shit to me. Oh, Hi Mari had a Twitter account and deleted it? Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I'll behave myself. I don't know who T Takamoto is. I made Kaizo. There are people who didn't like Kaizo? Well, Kaizo 3, kinda. That Bowser is questionable. Great idea, Colonel Panic. I have no interest in playing Kaizo 3. I do have an interest in trying to beat Kaizo 3 Bowser, though. Colonel Panic, you're setting a high bar for yourself there. I'd be careful. The difficulty with expectations like that is they can be hard to live up to. What does Kaizo mean? It literally translates to restructured or redesigned, rearranged, whatever. But it has taken on a meaning in the ROM hacking community. Why am I struggling right now, today, getting underneath that? I was doing it so consistently. I was getting under there so consistently. I imagine it's easier to ascribe meaning to a word that is... lacks more meaning to you, right? Like if we decided that the word rearranged meant hard, that would be awkward. But we can say Kaizo means anything we want to, even if that's not really what Kaizo means. I can't believe I survived that! I did not think I would. Let me guess, I don't make it? I have to time pressing the switch with being able to go instantly with those ghosts in the way. This is actually further in the level than I've seen so far, because I've, so that's the furthest I've ever made it, to start with. And I tuned into LinkedIn stream one time, and he was actually routing this level. I didn't know where in the game it was, or what he was doing, but it's familiar to me. Unfortunately, everything he was doing has been useless to me, but... Better give me that feather. I knew better than that. I've made that mistake before. I'm not new here. That's why you can't just go. That's the cost of bringing a power-up. You want to bring a power-up? Fuck you. That's the price you pay. Okay, this is actually going to be more frustrating now. It's still very doable, I just need to make it through the gap, but now I can't kill these things in my way, I've gotta... And now there was no way I was gonna survive. Taking that hit that early meant I wasn't gonna make it through the second Cheep Cheep. Why not some Animal Crossing? Because I don't want to play Animal Crossing right now. There's no way y'all still need... You fully furnished a whole nother team. There's no way you need more people for Hyper 6. You can't fool me. I saw your 2 a.m. tweet about, oh my god, we've got a third team. Can you walk on the tops of these golden Gelectros? I swear I just walked on the top of one. Truman's dad wouldn't let him join. Well, Dan always is looking out for him. You have to join the randomizer Discord to get the most recent ROM. It's still in beta. Keep it. You can keep that cape. I don't need it. Don't want it. Wouldn't take it if you offered it to me. It's a level mode you can turn on, that makes sprites. I did not expect to get through that gap, and it really shocked me. I didn't want it. If I were big, I would not have been able to make it into the vortex very easily. Yeah, I'm saying it's an intentional game mode. Because it uses custom music all over the place. Can't believe that it let me cheat my way through the first half of the level, and I got really excited, and then the second half of the level is this. Wonderful. Thanks, Bash. A little both, bad actor. I don't really think of it so much as stubborn. I think I'm just too stupid to quit. Quitting is a reasoned choice that you make when you're having a bad time. I'm just not capable of processing those sorts of emotions. That was a PB, yeah, Link. I'm glad I've inspired you to do what I can only assume must be something equally stupid. Playing La Milano would be smart. That would be a big brain move. Y'all can have it. It keeps taking my power-ups like it thinks I'm complaining. Have them. I didn't want them. I didn't... Oh my god, I was just trying to readjust my angle. Why? Just to be able to damage boost through the ghosts? My problem is that there's really, it seems like only one port where I could possibly get through big. Like every other port seems to have a Gelectro in the way. And the one that you could get through big is in a really awkward spot. Hey, BK? Yep, Chinese SMW rules. Those are good rules. I hope no one ever makes Hyper 6 in Chinese Super Mario World. Thanks, Shabda. Whew. That was a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie. Amethyst, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Shabda, I really appreciate that. I'm having to shut off the part of my brain that's like, no, I'm losing the power-up! And just remember, it's for the best. Let it go. No, I'm good, Yumar. Are you the unlucky rube that drew the short straw for World 8? Wow. If you didn't play World 8, Team 3 wasn't happening. Did you consider for a moment that there didn't need to be a Team 3? Did that thought not cross your mind? Oof. I wish I had more time on my hands, because I can imagine being enough of an idiot to be like, I will be Team 4 on my own. But I'm not doing that. Not on short notice, not when it would take me 24 hours to complete at my current skill level. Well, 24 hours once I had completed the rest of the levels, you know what I mean. Of course links are allowed, Shovda. Hey, anonymous gifter, thanks for gifting that anonymous gift to Bob McName. No, there's no equipment upgrades. I could technically survive this if I'd moved faster. If I were, like, trying to claim a team for, or claim a world for a team, I would probably want World 6, because it seems like the one that's the biggest challenge without being World 8. Also, please don't take that to mean that I actually want a world, because I don't. Let me put it this way, I have the videos on YouTube, and World 6 took me 3 streams to complete, and I'm 5 streams into World 8, and not even close to done. So I now see the error in my ways, complaining about World 6. I've made that mistake enough times that I know better. Am I doing Special World? Someone will owe me, some people will owe me some things for Special World to happen. LinkDead, last time I was in his stream, showed me his completion video for the last level of Special World, and I think his goal was to convince me to not play Special World, and all it did was give me confidence that I was capable of it. When I have confidence, it's over for y'all. I know it took him 37 hours. It'll take me probably like 60, but... I'm smart enough to know that LinkDead is better than me at SMW. That's not really contestable. I mean, he's easily the best Romhack player with very few people in the field to compete with him for that title. But also, I have a lot of confidence in my own ability. No. Hell Temple for Special World is not a good trade. That's a bad trade. Hell Temple is 2 streams. It's worst case like 12 hours for someone who wants to do it completely blind and is just solving puzzles. My bad. Llama 2 and Hell Temple would be... That trade is starting to swing toward being fair. The way that Link Dead is going to end up playing La Mulana games is he's going to ask for enough hints that it's not going to be the normal 70 hours for him. It's most likely going to be more like 50 to 60. That's a trade, Liz. If I beat Special World and your first hack? I'm not sure that trade is still in my favor. That's a good trade, Shovda. It ultimately is. Like, just time commitment-wise, La Mulana 1 and 2 and Hell Temple. I would never compel someone to play all character endings unless they actually really enjoy the game, because that's a really unfun way to play the game if you don't already love it. Yeah, don't worry too much about your hack. I mean, modern hacks are hard, but I'm also quite capable and confident in my abilities, so I'm certain that if I were to play it, I could beat it. Not saying that I think it would be easy, but I have a lot of confidence in my SMW skill. Look, I don't toot my own horn, but there's one game that I feel very confident in 100% of the time, and it's Super Mario World. I keep forgetting about the bullet bills and I drop down. Was your unethical hack the one that I watched Laser Belch play? Okay, because I didn't think it looked bad or anything. What's wrong with the unethical one? Is it just like a lot of shit like this, but worse? Like, what sort of time commitment you talking here, Shavda? $100, sure? Oh, not 100. Oh, God. How good am I with cape? Considerably better than average. I'm certain there's obscure things about the cape I don't know, but I don't doubt my abilities in Super Mario World. I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything, I just... one game that I feel at home and confident in. Oh, I could get a 123 and 96 exit. I'd have to play 96 exit probably for a few months to get it. Like, to get back into shape, learn the strats that I never learned, but I could absolutely have a 123 if I wanted to come back to speedrunning it. I love Super Mario World. Please, I hope no one has ever taken my jokes seriously. I really do love SMW. I think it's a fantastic, amazing game. Let's see if scrolling the screen here will help me any. Oh, I got clipped into the wall. That did work otherwise. Yoshi sticky flight into a triple sticky flight, outrunning sideways thwomps. I mean, I'm certain that's really fucking hard. Like, I can Yoshi fly. I can do... I don't know a lot of tricks with Cape that I don't know how to do. Maybe not consistently, but I can do them. That IMO is doing a lot of work, Suki. That IMO is carrying the weight. Well, I'm tempted to check it out even if I don't end up finishing it. But, of course, my brain's completely broken, and if I start something, I have to finish it, so... who knows? You've piqued my interest, is all I'm saying. I actually never really understood people who preferred SMB3 to... Please don't kill me! Okay, that was my fault. I never understood people who preferred SMB3 to SMW. I mean, I've certainly not played nearly as much SMB3 as I have SMW, but the physics are just... I'm sorry. There's no objective measure I can think of by which SMB3 has the better physics. There are quirks of the SMW engine that if you're not used to them, then I totally understand them being confusing or frustrating. But, like, I understand SMB3's physics pretty well from having done some speedrunning of it. Not a lot, I'm not good. And I've speedrun Super Mario World for like 6 or 7 years, so I feel confident in understanding it. And just like comparing them side by side, SMB3's physics are just super unsatisfying. P-speed is gained and lost at what feels like random, and I know how it works. I know exactly how it works. I could write down for you the algorithm for how P-speed is managed, and it's unplayable at times. Flight is so slow, so like there's no joy in choosing any movement option that isn't just running on the ground. Like with Super Mario World, it's like, oh cool, you can do cool things in the water. You can't do cool things in the water in SMB3. You can do cool things in the air because the cape is fucking fun. And you can do cool things on land because running is running, and running always works in Mario games. But SMB3 is just like all over the place, left and right. I don't dislike SMB3, but I've never understood the weird amount of... Like, I would say to someone, I like SMB3, but put side by side to SMW, and it's so clear that SMW is like a huge improvement. I just wanted to go down. You have to line up with it in advance. You can't come at it late. I have to basically run at that wall, is what I'm seeing. From your perspective, Lasso, I understand where you're coming from. Because I think SMW and SMB3 both have some pretty wild quirks to the way P-speed mechanics work. And it's gonna come down mostly to what you're more familiar with. But pretty much everything else, SMW wins out pretty handily. Okay, I got you, Colonel Panic. So SMB3 does have a wider variety of power-ups. From a power-up point of view, SMB3 wins. Like, it's got... Well, the distinction between Tanuki Mario and Raccoon Mario is minimal in SMB3. It's definitely different. And you've got Frog Mario, you've got Karibo's Shoe. You've got all sorts of things that really make SMB3 have some variety. So, yeah. And you've got Hammer Brothers Suit. Yeah. It wins on power-up diversity. For sure. I do not think the level design's better in SMB3. It's fine. We'll disagree on it. It's I think that is subjective in a lot of ways. I don't strictly think that SMW has good level design. I think SMW... Well, no, I think they both have good level design. But I think SMW's is better. Okay, so I really need to go under, I think. I think that's what I'm seeing here. But you have to wait till that... Electra, of course. Okay. Fine. Sure, Shovda. I mean, Yoshi counts for as much as Karibo's Shoe does, so that, I mean, that's a fair point. And Hammer Brothers Suit and Tanuki Mario are so infrequent as to be basically comparable with things like P-Balloon. That, I mean, ultimately, I don't fault anyone for liking SMB3 more. I'm not trying to have that stupid conversation. I feel like a lot of people view their opinions on the comparison. It's always the comparison between SMB3 and SMW. But people view it as some sort of objective measure. Like, objectively, SMB3 is better. It's like... By most metrics that could even be conceived of as objective, I feel like SMW's gotta win, but I also understand that there is no real objective measure. Most are nostalgically blind by SMW? I don't think that's true. I mean, we all have nostalgia for things. But I wouldn't say most. I think there's a weird either generational gap. Either you grew up with one or the other, or you grew up with neither and it's whichever you played first. I don't know. It doesn't. The conversation ultimately doesn't matter. It's masturbatory think pieces. We're writing with our brains and typing into Twitch chat. Hello, Skybills. Okay. Oh, I hit down too many. I should have stabilized before I tried to go. I guess all I can really say is I like SMW more, and I'm always confused by people who say they like SMB3 more because I can't relate. Maybe that's the right answer. I think they're both S-tier games, though. Even for the little bits about SMB3 I don't care for, it's still an S-tier game. Most of my complaints about SMB3 are really just the frustrations of trying to speedrun it. There's plenty of SMB3 levels that feel samey to me. Hey, big head. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's okay. It was okay. For a period of time, it was okay. Managing P-Speed in SMB3 is... stupid. I'm infinitely impressed by people who are good at it. Also, I'm pretty sure that as chat scrolled by while I was muted, I saw some people shit-talking SML. Just know, I, got my eyes on you. SMW makes you work to lose your P-Speed. You gotta eat shit hard to lose your P-Speed in SMW. Super Mario Land 2 is the best of the lands, then Super Mario Land 3, then Super Mario Land 1, and Super Mario Land 1 is still S tier, so that tells you what I think of the others. You gotta show up to work to lose your P-Speed in SMW. You gotta map it out, you gotta pull out the graph paper, the charts. That got spicy. That got a little spicy! No! Oh man, I fucked it up again. You move so fast through that I can't see how to get to where I want to get to. Yeah, unless there's some other game that he appears in incidentally. Super Mario Land 2 is the first one where Wario really appears. Was Mario and Wario first? I don't remember what year Mario and Wario came out, but I feel like it was midway through the SNES life cycle. Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land 1 is one of the best games on the Game Boy. That hammer had me on download, you're absolutely right. I've never owned or played Wario Land 2 through 4. But man, I sure did play a lot of Wario Land 1. Oh, I know. I know that they're considered really good games, and I'd like to. As you can see, my backlog only gets longer every single time I stream one game. For 20 streams, I add another 20 games to my backlog. Thoughts on Donkey Kong Land? I mean, I played Donkey Kong Land. I don't have an issue with it. It's kind of a not particularly great port of Donkey Kong Country, but I respect it. There are worse Game Boy games out there by far. I mean, for my money, if I'm gonna play Donkey Kong, I'm gonna play Country. just a better game. TKC5. I love all SMB1 ROM hacks. I'm a huge fan of DK94 though. I unironically adore that game. I think it's so good. Huge underrated gem. I gotta stop waiting so long. You just gotta go. I want to play through all the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. I mean, they're puzzle games, and they're a style that I really enjoy, actually. I need to one day beat Mario and Wario on stream as well. It's a shame that I never have. I tried to speedrun it back in the day. I'm not opposed to learning the speedrun now, but a whole bunch of Japanese runners have stepped up and got really good at the game. Holy shit. I have the original SNES mouse and I have the Hyperkin optical mouse that they made, which is really nice. There's some Japanese runners who start running Mario and Wario, and like, there's strats. There's some strats in there, and there's some skips, and just it's a hell of a speed game. I mean, I've only really used Hyperkin's SNES mouse. It works better than the OEM SNES mouse, but that's not really a high bar we're setting here. Pretty hard to mess up a mouse, yeah, it's not a lot of moving parts going on there. It's fine, just take the hit. That hammer thought it was gonna get me again. It's designed to be fucking impossible to get through there. Yeah, I've speedrun the Fly Swatter game. I don't need a second cape. Or I hopefully shouldn't need a second cape. I'm just gonna roll with this loadout right here I think this is okay. I've got a mushroom in reserve, and I've got a mushroom in reserve, and I'm small, so it should be easier. Forgot how this worked without having a cape. Just did that one to myself. Alright, maybe I should have a cape. Later. Hey Derek, how you doing? More RuneScape today? More escaping the rooms? More. More obnoxious than it looks, I assure you. You're going the wrong way, buddy. There we go. Look, there's a... Why would I pause? There's like a way to do this. I went too low. I mean, once you get something moving in the right direction, there's a consistent way to keep it moving in that direction. Thanks, Dilator. Hey, Tubular taught me a lot about screen scrolling, I'll tell you that much. Might be a bit of a garbage level, but you sure will learn a lot. It's fine. I'm not gonna get another power-up. Oh, right, forgot. No cape on right now. Though I can, I believe, just hold the jump button and I'll fall a little slower, so I make it. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Ah. Hard video game. Join the save state side? Nah, I might as well stop playing if I'm gonna play with save states. Yes, Nox, this is one of the worst ROM hacks. It's so hard to say a sentence like, this is one of the worst ROM hacks, because, like, you could probably find 20 of them that are worse than this, but, like, this is the one that has the highest amount of effort and the worst player experience. Like, that ratio is what's bad. Thanks. Another spicy take. Is there like a bingo card that's like maximum number of spicy takes in a Twitch chat? Just bingo, my man. Bingo. The Kaizo Romhacks are good. Is that a spicy take? You probably didn't mean for that to be a spicy take. I'm sorry. I misunderstood the context. I just can't seem to work out what I'm supposed to do there. That's a correct take, Pansy. There are no ugly villagers, there are only ugly people. Sky had a villager run over to her in Animal Crossing, wanting to probably share with her either an item or a reaction or something, and she accidentally hit him with a net, and then he didn't want to talk to her anymore, and she felt really bad. And like, I get it. I get it. She was really worried that the villager was mad at her too, for it. But then, when I played, like an hour later, the villager said something nice about Sky, and I told her, I was like, no, it's okay. They actually said that they think you're cool. She's like, oh, thank God. It was pretty adorable. At least I have a plan there now. I don't know why it took me so long to come up with a strat for that spot, but it did. Sky was really upset that Blathers said that butterflies were gross. She was very excited to take her first butterfly over to Blathers. And he was like, that wretched thing! And she's like, why? Don't owls eat bugs? Oh, that's right. Owls eat mice. You're right. Yep. This is torture. You've heard things. Sometimes other birds. Owls need to leave other birds alone. Mistake. Sorry, Sandra. I respect mice, and I think that you're great, but Mother Nature, you know, it's like, it's an owl eat mouse world out there. Oops. The gold ones kill you instantly. The silver Gelectro and everything else operate like normal, but the gold Gelectro kill you instantly. No, I definitely didn't say that, Glackham. I said if people want me to play it, that I will be owed something. I feel like I was relatively clear on that detail. There's little in my life I've been more clear on. A lot of people seem to be really wanting me to do Special World. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up on the better end of the deal because a lot of people are going to say, if you play Special World, I'll do this, and I'll have things owed from like 5 or 6 different people. At which point, I'm starting to think Special World may end up being worth it. Starting to be worth it. Aw, Mutant Little. Well, that's almost worth it on its own. I know you don't mean a cake for me, but will you at least make a type of cake I like? Great, Glackham. Way to contribute to the pool. I like German chocolate cake. I don't know that I have a favorite type of cake. It is so hard getting through those ports. They're all designed to fuck you. They just all suck. They all suck. Yeah, I decided to end up to keep going, Smartball. I changed my mind. Oh, lemon cake sounds really good. Oh, lemon cake sounds real good now. Now I want lemon cake. I should make a lemon cake. How hard is it to make lemon cake? I want to make a lemon cake with custard and lemon preserves on top. Can you make lemon preserves? I think you can make lemon preserves, right? Marmalade? Is there a distinction between marmalade and... I don't know the differences between jam, jelly, preserves, and marmalade. Lemon curd, that's the thing that I'm thinking of then. Marmalade is for citrus? Okay. See, I'm learning so much. Yeah, but nobody cooks because it's cheaper. I mean, in the year 2020, it has become to the point where it can be considerably cheaper to go out to eat than to cook food of the same quality at home, just because of the economy of scale. People cook because it's enjoyable. Well, that's the economy of scale. It is totally possible to cook for cheaper than it is to go out. But for most applications, it is actually just cheaper to eat out these days. I do cook in bulk. Alright, what the fuck am I doing here? I see fish, but they're so cleverly hidden that I'm gonna run into something eventually. Crouching Small Mario doesn't change his hitbox in any way, to my knowledge. I think I'm doing it for no reason. What is that? Is that good or bad? I see something there. Good. I guess, I mean, there's a lot of middle ground in what I'm saying, but my main point was that, fuck. Is it, God, it's so hard to just see what's going on there. Cooking is not something that we do just to save money or time. That feels like real progress. That feels like I understand what I'm doing now. I've started doing a really easy recipe. I don't mind eating the same thing a lot, so when I'm not feeling up to doing any real cooking, my go-to is to just make some sort of like cold pasta salad that I can eat over and over. So typically what I'll do is I'll just make some pasta, like dried pasta. And then I'll add to it, I cut a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes in half and I'll roast them in the oven with like olive oil and salt and pepper and garlic. And I'll put it with like fresh basil and olives. Kalamata olives or something. Just depends on what I have around. I have an Instant Pot, and it's like super easy to make steel cut oats in the Instant Pot. Like, at this point I have no excuse to not make oatmeal fresh if I'm in the mood for oatmeal. I stopped. I stopped moving, and that was it. Oh, I still have my power-up in reserve. I can go back. Right? No, I probably don't. I never really thought about putting together my own charcuterie occasionally. Wouldn't be very hard to do, though. I want to get the hang of making like an easy doll recipe. I want to make more like Indian spice dishes with rice. Because rice is something I'm not in short supply of. I have some basmati rice left, or I guess jasmine rice left, but the one thing we did stock up on a little bit when all this started was we got some rice, so. Don't be jealous of Sky, she's a picky eater. She doesn't like any of my cooking. I cook for me. She cooks for her, I cook for me. If you were here visiting, I would cook for you all the time if you wanted. I enjoy cooking. I don't consider myself great at it, but I'm confident in the kitchen, so that gets you pretty far. Is this gonna work? No, it will not. We already had a, like, 10-pound bag of rice. And, we bought, like... So the shelves had been pretty much raided before we got to go to the grocery store. But one time we went to the grocery store and they had restocked on basically just rice, and so we bought 2 more 5-pound bags. So we got, like, 20 pounds of rice here, so... That's the one, like, staple that we've got plenty of. Pesto is one of my, like, go-to recipes when I'm feeling lazy. Pesto is, like, stupid easy. Pesto, like, you can make really good pesto really easy. Every spring, I tell myself, this year I'm gonna grow my own basil, and I never do. And it's stupid cheap in the grocery store anyway. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's relatively inexpensive. Considering what I can do with it, it's not too expensive. I suppose $2.50 for 2 cups of basil is not cheap, but... I need to put together an herb garden. I regret that I don't have one. It's purely been laziness. I have no excuse for not growing my own herbs. It's not like it's hard. I'm not confident enough to stop swimming at the time that I need to make it under the second Gelectro. Hey, Walter. One of the quality of life things that's on this modified version of Hyper 6 is infinite lives. The original Romhack did not have infinite lives. Imagine playing without infinite lives. Raocow did a lot of things. Did he use save states? Yeah, this hacked version of it has a bunch of quality of life improvements. It also has auto-saving anytime you move on the map, so that means that you can save checkpoints across sessions. It has fast overworld movement. Alright, just gotta be confident to stop swimming at the right time, so I can go under the second Gelectro. I wonder if I just fall hard, if that will be enough to make it past the first Gelectro. That would be more consistent, perhaps. I mean, if there's a single block that has a multi-hit coin block, you can farm lives really easily. Just take a turtle shell and get it wedged in there. It's not... At least anyone can learn to do it. But it's just tedious. Why do it? Alright, well, it's pretty much guaranteed that I can't survive this now, so let's just have some fun. Cool. I've been doing a pretty good job with Cape of basically just swimming through right to the middle before taking my first hit, so I was wondering, like, hey, I'm small, I wonder if I can make it through. Didn't work. Didn't happen. Unfortunately, the instant kill Electros do come back during the spot where the Hammer Bro platform will push you straight up into them, so, you know, the positivity train is short-lived. That's the second time I've gotten lucky with those bounces in that way. I wonder if there's a visual lineup I could do that would get me that every time. Because that'd be pretty consistent if it worked. Or rather, if there's a setup for it. Obviously it's consistent. Okay. It depends. How long is the Hyper 6 relay being anticipated to take? And when is it happening? April 26th, 5 p.m. Eastern. And how long do we anticipate it's going to take people to finish the relay? I mean, obviously no one can know, I'm just spitballing. April 26th. It's a Sunday. Maybe? Maybe I'd be able to? I don't know. I have a show that I do on Sunday nights, so it'd be tough. I'm interested, but maybe only if I were able to drop out at a certain time. Yeah. Then I might be able to do a few hours at the beginning of it, if you're needing people. Seems like everyone's been tapped to play in it, so... Okay. I don't understand why sometimes it kills me and sometimes it doesn't, but I'll take the generosity every once in a while, I guess. How what? I think that there's a weirdness with their hitboxes on like the top corners, because I've touched the top corners of some of those Gelectros and it hasn't hurt me. So I think their hitbox is just strange. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. I think their hitbox is not as black and white as you might think. Corners of death blocks don't kill you. Interesting. Didn't know that. If it's obvious how to deal with that section right there, I'm very sorry that I'm making it so hard. It's not obvious to me. Neat! Ugh! It's so difficult to get into the gap! This level was designed. Y'all are thirsty. Y'all need Jesus. Fuck. My timing was just a little off. I keep thinking of the Gelectro as just reskin munchers, but they're not. It's not the same thing at all. I just want, like, a normal level. Sucks. Sucks. as well relax. It's gonna be a while until we get another chance to actually try to make progress. But I wouldn't give to be right back at that pipe maze again. Okay. It gave it to me. I figured out a trick, and I still fucked it up. Yeah, the top corners of the death blocks don't hurt you. For some reason. The only difference between the Switch version and the EX version is a bestiary. If that matters to you, then the EX version is worth playing because it's got a whole bestiary, but... I'm learning a lot about old, obsolete versions of Lunar Magic from this, which is kind of a funny bit of knowledge to be gaining. Whoops. Oh well. Otherwise, the Switch version and the EX version are almost identical. I feel like I'm making progress. Like, I feel like I'm getting real progress sometimes, which is a good feeling. It makes this a lot less of a frustrating experience, but... Well, my experience with hacks like these, games like these, is that consistency is way more valuable than just one-off progress. Especially with something like this, I mean, even if I make actual progress, I'm probably going to hit some wall somewhere, so I'd rather get to those places more often. I hate how broken this is. The conveyors and the current both can push you into walls and crush you. Yo, what's up, Smite? Thanks for the resub. That's tough. Maybe? Okay, yeah, that angle worked. I waited too long and I had no idea where the fish was going to be. If I'm gonna do this strat, I gotta scroll the screen, like count to 2 and go. It's okay, boys. Don't let the reports you've been hearing from people, like those in my chat and those on Twitter and me. I'm not suffering as much as it might seem. It's raging against a difficult ROM hack, which is somewhat enjoyable. Well, that is something that blesses us all, is when the Bunny Day event finally ends. Possibly. Smart Ball. That's actually a really great idea. I might do that. I waited too long to go, but it worked out. What's wrong with bamboo right now? Alright, I understand the timing a little better now. No, I had invulnerability frames. My new strat is to go in there with a cape, and I have a specific timing that allows me to get through there with invulnerability frames. Yeah, it does, Smite. This hack is garbage. No, it's not garbage. Liz said I have to be nice. Okay. It is very frustrating, and it's difficult for the sake of being difficult because it came from a time where save states were prevalent. Playing on Super Nintendo. I can't make save states. Also, I'm perfectly capable of making save states on console because I own an Accutech game saver, but if I'm going to walk away from this saying that I beat the game without save states, putting an asterisk next to that doesn't sound as much fun to me. I don't want to use save states, and I don't think that would be allowable for our deal anyway. I'm having such a hard time getting the angle right through there. How compromising would it be? Not a whole lot. It's just cutting out some tedium, but I'm looking forward to being able to say, yeah, I beat Hyper 6 without save states, and I would like to be able to say that. I'd like to be able to say that. Yeah, I'm certainly not playing this hack because it's good. I mean, I think Liz will permit me to say that much at least. It's obviously a personal challenge. And whether or not I was compelled to this challenge by a live trade, I'm not interested in compromising on the challenge. If anything, the challenge has been more than fair, really. First off, the deal is a comparable time investment. It's gonna take me like 60 hours to beat this. It'll take Link Dead like 60 hours to beat La Mulana. And then on top of that, the restrictions placed on me were relatively light. Like, I was told that if I wanted to look at videos or something, I could. I have not, but I was told I could. Yep, there we go. Figured it out. That was Smartball's idea. Smartball was the one with the good idea of taking the coins off the right-hand side so I could see the pipes. Or so I could see the fish. Okay, whatever. This sucks. Shit, this sucks. How? How? Mildly rude is the highest praise I've seen in this stream today. Get good is really my only choice there. I think I just have to assume that swimming upward right there is going to get me into the pipe. My problem is that I don't have a good expectation of like what my trajectory is going to look like, and I need to just say fuck it and assume that if I swim up, I'm gonna hit it. Which is almost certainly wrong, but I will just probably need 3 or 4 tries to calibrate, I guess. At the end of the day, this is a fort, and I'm really hoping that the boss of this fort is something... whatever. He knows, he was making a joke. Oh yeah, you thought we were getting out of this easy? Oh wow. Yeah, this is a fort. There will be a boss. Buddy, buddy. Will be a Reznor or something interesting? I'd take Reznor. Taking that hit early fucks me up. What was the boss of the other fort? I don't even remember. I don't remember what the boss of the other fort was. The boss of the other tower was a big boo. Just a shooting star orb? Oh, maybe there won't be a boss then. You're right, there wasn't a boss for the other fort. Okay, well, I'm not going to expect the same kindness, but, yeah, but the big boo is for the tower on the right, not the fort on the right. Also, what's up, Bull Up? Okay, well, let's hope I don't take a hit, right? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Railcoon too. I'm glad we all love Railcoon. Oh my god. Did I never catch Railcoon's name is nuclear backwards? Oh my god. I never realized that. I never realized. I'm usually really good about catching, like, things like that. Okay. Have you known me for more than 6 years? I don't think so. I think we probably got to know each other probably within the last 3 or 4. I mean, I've only been in speedrunning for coming up on 7 years. It's not my fault. Someone else in chat said it. I could have gone quite a long time without realizing it, probably. As far as I'm concerned, Rail-kun just meant friend, so... Seal, brother. That's the worst. Please don't. No more. I feel like we're really close. I feel like it's either going to take me maybe another hour or so to get back there enough times to work it out, or I'm gonna dumb luck into it once. And please understand, I'll gladly take the dumb luck option. That is on the table. If the game is listening to me and thinking I'm saying I don't want the dumb luck, I'll take the dumb luck. Hey, Ezra. I'm just, I just have my town's clock, like, permanently set, like 6 hours offset of real time. Okay. What I did there was I anticipated holding right would make me move too fast to the right to be able to catch the pipe. And so I held to the right, but then stopped for a second. And I think that's what messed me up. I think I'm starting to formulate a plan. If you change your Switch's time, it kills the turnips, really? Oh, rewind time, yeah. But I was like, how would it know if I set my time forward? I didn't think the Switch would report that information to a game. That, oh man. One fewer pump might have been enough. I mean, Warp World has a really great... I mean, if you're wanting to just min-max the game, you're wanting to just make a shit ton of bells, I mean, your best bet is just to use turnip.exchange, the website that Warp World made. I feel good about the progress I'm making. I mean, I can't for certain say how much longer it'll be till I beat this level, but I feel like I'm getting really consistent at most of the parts I feel like I can get consistent at. This part right here, taking the P-switch through the, through the water, this sucks, and I'm not worried about whether or not I'm consistent at it, because I don't think I'm gonna get much better. I might be a little too, naive, but I don't expect there's more stage after that pipe. There are. I'm starting from a checkpoint, Railcoon. This is the halfway point of the level. The first half was also hell. That's the midway point of a level that was just as garbage in the first half, though perhaps shorter. I guess shorter in the first half. Yeah, whatever. Also, thanks for the raid. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, hell yeah. Almost touched that Electro. God, controlling your swimming while you're holding items sucks. Ugh! I'm so frustrated. I've got one gummy candy left. Yeah, Sky had some gummy candies that she didn't want, so she gave them to me. I don't know, some generic gummy dinosaur shapes. Making lamb curry. Why is everyone making me hungry? I've got vegetable biryani in the fridge. And we got pizza on Friday from a local bar that we kind of like. Like we got delivery, and I decided to order their mac and cheese, and it was extremely strong. It was one of my more powerful choices I've made recently. Very good and a good decision, and I'm a brilliant genius for coming up with the idea of having mac and cheese. Also, the place, the bar does mac and cheese, but you can add any two of their pizza toppings to your mac and cheese. So I just went for bacon, and lots of it. And I didn't know it when I ordered, but this ain't normal bacon. This is like that thick cut good shit. Anyway, now I'm hungry. Please stop. Yeah, they had Italian sausage as an option, and I was too cowardly to try it, but I wonder if Italian sausage and mac and cheese would be good. I don't have a good reason to think the answer to that question would be no. Yo, thanks for gifting that sub to Railcoon, to my dude Railcoon. Hanging out. Thanks for hooking him up. Now he too can type emotes about Bubsy, which I'm sure is something that was high on his list of things to do. You may not know this, but my friend Railcoon is a big Bubsy fan. Doesn't talk about it very often, but it rivals even me. Thanks, Gren. You don't have to bring yourself out of lurk. I just appreciate you. I know you are, Tasty Beard. I've watched your stream. Oh yeah, also I'm reworking my channel points. The compliment may come back. I just have removed it for the time being. Let's put it that way. That's mainly the role that Indian food has been playing in my life for the past few weeks as well. I've been ordering it because it makes me feel like shit's normal. Yeah, if we had a good Chinese place around here, I would support it. There's not really anything in the way of Chinese food. Not even, like, really hole-in-the-wall places. Yeah, the Indian place we have in town's a little expensive, but I can get a vegetable biryani for about 14 bucks, 13 bucks. And it lasts me like 2 or 3 meals. Great. I bought some massaman curry paste. I want to make my own massaman curry. That's my favorite type of curry. But that was before the now times. It's not good, yep. My resolve is not broken, I'm so close to the end that I'm getting antsy. I'll be honest with y'all, I probably won't stream tonight. Just from having done a morning stream and a afternoon stream, all in one long one. Which level's worth this or the one with the fishing boom? This one's taking longer. Hey, Amber. Hope you're doing well today. I tried! I almost had it. I got very close that time. Do I know what's after the pipe? No. I really wish you hadn't said that, because now I want to know whether or not it's bad or good or what, but like the wanting to know is the worst part of it all. That's fine. I know, I was about to say something about that. I think he's just covering for having asked that question. But even if he doesn't... Like, this is the guy you got running World 8? Heck. What's up with that? At least my theory was wrong that I was gonna have to go backwards in this level. I was really nervous about that. I don't know why I had it in my head I might have to go backwards in this level, but I really did. I don't think this fire flower is really necessary to my success, but it gives me more confidence, which might be worth it on its own. Nope. I would like to not know. I've died. That's my 4th or 5th time now dying there. I can't remember which. I feel like I had one attempt where I got really close. Oh no, it's not a matter of rapping. I just there's a lot that goes on there right then. Why would you be embarrassed? Yeah, whatever. Fuck you too. See if I care. I didn't want that backup cape anyway. I'm just gonna throw it right in the trash. Okay, a little bit upset about that. Never mind. Sorry, Alright, well, I'm dead. I'm just dead, so why don't we just cut our losses there? See if I care. Oh, I hate that. That's a really terrible joke. I didn't get it at first. I'm always infinitely impressed by people who can stream relatively popular games and get viewers for it. Like, I'm streaming Hyper 6, like, the game is bringing in viewers. See how many viewers I get for Fortnites. Woo! Spicy. Thank you, Kyron. It's very nice of you. Did they really bad actor? I can't decide whether or not that's a joke or that's real, because that's... Because I'd be willing to believe either answer. What the fuck is going on here? Well, thanks for coming to the stream. No, I'm just kidding. You can't mash start in Super Mario World. That's the shitty part. This is how fast you can pause and unpause in Super Mario World. Thanks, Foozle. I appreciate it. I will get it next time. I don't know. I think if I had expended any of my brain on mashing... Amelesian, thank you so much for the... resub. I knew what I was thanking you for, but as soon as I said Amelesian, I said, I bet that's not how you say it. Smugsley, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. That was close. Uh-oh, we got a hype train. Coke Gaming? Thanks for the 100,000 bits! Oh my god, Coke Gaming. Raid Shadow Legends? Oh my god. Is this real? Is this real life? Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring my stream. You can go to Squarespace and type in code AuthorBlues to get 25% off your first layout. Woo! Spicy! Okay, I'm alive. Alright. That one was entirely my fault. I hit down. I hit down at a time that was 100% me. By a personal use VPN company? So you're saying that if you're talking about like NordVPN, so don't get sponsored by NordVPN or I lose Derek. Shit. Derek, I like you enough to abide by that. Pansy! Stop! That was your fault. That hit right there, that's on you. You have to go to sleep at night knowing that was your fault that happened. That attempt was sponsored by Pretty Pink Pansy. Go to coffee.com/prettypinkpansy. Use offer code prettypinkpansy. No, use offer code himbo at checkout for 25% off your commission. Please don't use offer code himbo. Offer code sparkling dumbass. Yeah, I don't know when that started, but like sometimes when I'm startled by something, I'll make these obnoxious sounds. And most of the time I'm surprised by them as much as anyone else is. Well, DSF, thank you for gifting that sub. What killed me? The conveyor belt pushing me into a wall. Hey everyone, thanks for the gift subs and stuff, but please don't be fooled into supporting me more because of that hype train nonsense. It's predatory. You're better than that. I appreciate your support. Please don't be tricked into it by a hype train. Can you disable it? I would like to disable it. Okay, then in the future I will likely do so. Tatermoog, thank you so much for the sub. And thanks LinkDead for the bits. This is your fault. This is all your fault. I will never thank you for anything. Should be under my partner settings? What happens if I turn it off while there's one active? Let's see. Hype train. Enable hype train, no. Jesus Christ, this is... Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the settings they give me for the hype train, and now I'm really glad someone told me I could turn it off. It allows you to set thresholds for when the hype train is activated, and it has a drop down that says something like how hard you want it to push toward more goals. Ugh. It's not surprising. I mean, for big streams where individual people are not personally engaged in the same way, it's probably quite effective. And I would argue that on some level those people are choosing those types of streams to watch, so they're kind of like they are aware of kind of what they're getting. They're getting a streamer who is focused on some of those things, I guess is where I'm going with that. In any case, please don't let that dilute the fact that I'm extremely appreciative of the ways in which my viewers support me. Even when I do dumb shit like play Hyper 6. I appreciate you individually, rather than your contribution to a loading bar. Everyone, I'm pleased to announce that I received a level 1 Hype Train emote. So, kind of a big deal, honestly. Kamikaze Scotsman, thank you so much for the 3 gift subs, I appreciate that. Sappy Lemons, Medley Fan, and Algae. Algae5 can now post Bubsy memes. Oh, and as a fan of Super Mario World, you have a very good Super Mario World emote now. I know that you probably wanted one. Got run over by the hype train. Be careful. Is Bubsette stuck in the basket, or can she get out anytime she wants to? I'm worried about her. I think someone's knocking. Hold on. Thought I heard someone knocking. You tweeted you a question, but you guess you can ask. Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I've been streaming for like 6 hours, so I missed it. No. It's the exact same. In fact, if you've already got it on PC, you're probably better off playing it that way, because the sound is... They had... Something went wrong with porting the game over to the sound design. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. Where is it? Is it straight down? Okay, yeah. Never have to play that level again. Alright, let's see what left side barrier tower looks like. No problem, Mandy. Ah! Oh my god, this sucks. Are any of those worth a damn? I can't jump any higher than I am. I'm like locked to not jumping very high. Probably not tonight, but I did want to investigate. It is a spin jump. I get it. Okay. I'm not gonna try this for very long. Sky is in the middle of doing something. When she's done, I'm just gonna end. But I don't mind investigating this for a few, you know? I cannot spin jump on saw blades here? Okay. I'll probably take it easy this evening. I'm not anticipating streaming tonight. Because of, 6 hours, yeah. This is how high I can jump. Isn't this a Final Fantasy song? I'm drawing a blank too. Oh, it's Mega Man. Thanks. I recognized it, just couldn't tell you where it was from. So I probably want to let this fall below the level, and then I can make it in the gap more easily. Yeah, I imagine the modifications to the physics to make Mario fall faster probably also makes it very easy to clip into slopes. I don't know, like my brain is not processing the fact that I'm moving left and right at the normal speed, but not jumping up and down at the normal speed. So I keep thinking that I'm running slower. I can't spin jump. I can't span jump on him. Then how am I supposed to get high enough? I can pretty much guarantee you that the only other way I can think to do this is with... It better not be a shell jump. I don't do shell jumps, I'm sorry. I think you're probably right, Smartball. I think you're probably exactly right. I don't think so. I think the issue is that because I'm being pushed downward faster. Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask the question rather than testing myself. If LinkDead's still here, I can't fly, right? No flying? Flying's off. I'm sure this level's actually very, very easy, and I'm just bad. I can't quite tell what's up with the water. In some way I'm being affected by the same high gravity there, but it doesn't work exactly the same way, and I can't put my finger on what's going on with it. Why does this stage have so much time? Don't point out the scary things, please. It starts out with boo seconds on the clock.
Hey, buddy! How do you get out of the water?
You can start by not getting in the water. Oh, great idea. I just want to play Excite Truck. Is that so bad? Oh boy, oh! It's helping me keep my sanity, bad actor. Badak. Oh, man. This is gonna be another one of those levels that makes me dread streaming this again. I was feeling this way a little bit before doing the Left Fortress. Because I didn't have a game plan for how to get out of the beginning of the level. Well, Linkta just got done saying that this is the third hardest level in the hack. And, the two harder levels are the final level and Special World. So this is, by his account, the hardest level I've played so far. No, Special World is 8 levels, but 7 of them are apparently trivial, and the last one is 37 hours long if you're Linked Dead. I crushed myself in the wall. This may be the first level that takes me 3 streams to beat. So far it's all been either 1 or 2 streams per level. Maybe it'll be longer than 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be even longer. Maybe I should assume that the difficulty does not scale linearly. Not quite as much. You can get crushed just like in a wall or in a box or something in vanilla, but it's not as easy to make happen. You have to really want to get crushed. Which, I mean, there's people out there who do want to get crushed, you know? Weird gravity. I don't think there's any weird gravity going on. It seems pretty normal to me. Sorry about that, Roken. What just happened there? I did not make it on top of the platform somehow. I mean, capes might work here in some capacities, but I think I'm probably better off going without for now. As I make more progress, I may benefit from having some capes to damage boost, or some power-ups to damage boost, but for right now, I think just rapidly going up against this level and understanding it better will be more helpful. This is not inspiring confidence.